Hi, I'm Johnny. So in this video we're gonna show how to put a bridle with a bit similar to this, anything close to this. So this is like a half-breed bit. So it's got a mouthpiece with a little port, and a spade bit would be put on a horse similar to a half-breed bit like this. So I've got my get down. This is called a get down rope. So I just tied it around the neck here with a knot that doesn't slip, doesn't slide. It's a fixed knot. I want to have that or a holder underneath the bridle, something to lead him with without using the reins. So again, I'll take the reins up over his head, put him on his neck, and you can see here I've got the curb strap on this bit. You want a curb strap attached here that will engage, because that will be part of your signal. So I've got the curb strap unstrapped from the one side so it doesn't get into the way when I go to put it in his mouth. So I'll take my right hand over up on top of his head, between the ears, drop his head, take my bridle into my right hand, and I'll reach down, and it's similar to the snaffle. So I'll take the mouthpiece between my two fingers, and I've got the shank in my other fingers. And I'll reach down, so instead of coming straight up into the mouth, I'm going to pull the bit off to the side to where the port comes up towards the corner of the horse's mouth. And I'll run my thumb into his mouth here, and I'll just kind of allow him to pull that up in. I'll help him a little bit with my bridle, but I'll more like allow him to kind of pull it up in. And then again, the ear in, on the right ear in first, and the left ear. So with that port, the reason I angle it when I put it in is I don't want to come in straight, because with the port there, it bang against his front teeth. So he's got a little gap right here in his mouth without teeth, where if I angle it off to the side, and a spade bit would be the same thing, you can pull that port or that spade up into the corner, kind of into this gap, without hitting his teeth as much. So, and then I'll take my curb, and I'll bring it up underneath, slide it through this ring here, and I'll buckle it up here. So this curb on this bit, on any kind of curb bit, you don't want it too long, but you don't want it too tight either. So I like to have it to where I can slide one or two fingers in flat between the jaw and the strap. So I don't have enough space in that. So I'm going to lengthen this one hole. There. Now I can slide I can slide my fingers underneath here. That's about right. And that gives this little gap. That allows for when I pick up on the reins, my shank bit, the bit part, the shank will signal in the mouthpiece before the curb engages. And then the curb will engage, and that'll be part of the signal. And then I'll put my throat latch on last. And again, the throat latch will just go on like it would on a snaffle, just so the headstall doesn't slide off over the ears. Thanks for watching.